name is Jenna and welcome to Bookmas Day 2. Today's Bookmas topic is the top 4 book adaptations I am most excited for in 2021. I've gone with just book adaptations rather than book to movie adaptations because I have 2 movies and 2 TV shows on this list. I must admit, when I was writing my list for book adaptations happening in 2021, I was kind of like, ooh, I'm sure there are lots of them, but there were a lot of them that I was sort of like, haven't read that book, don't know if I care about this, and so I was sort of sitting here going, what the hell am I gonna put on this list? So I have 4 on this list. Obviously it is a top 4, and like 3 of them you haven't read, so it's gonna be an interesting list. So coming in at number 4, we have the book to movie adaptation of Chaos Walking, which is the adaptation of The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I was beginning to think that this movie was just never coming out. I was almost positive, actually. I was almost positive because, let's be real, it's been years now since they filmed it. I think they filmed it back in like 2017, and then they had to do some pickups, but they found it really difficult to do reshoots because Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland were really busy with Spider-Man and Star Wars, and so by the time they went back to do pickups, they were so much older, and it just got to a point where they pulled it from the release schedule when I honestly thought it wasn't coming out, and then they put it back on the release schedule of 2021, and I was sort of like, yeah, but is it really coming out in 2021? And then all of a sudden we got a poster and I went, okay, but is it really coming out in 2021? And then we got a trailer and now I'm thinking, okay, it's probably coming out in 2021, but what? The trailer for it looks really incredible. The entire premise of the novel is fantastic. It's literally just this guy who lives on this planet where there are no females, it's all men, and they can hear each other's noise, they can hear each other's thoughts, and it's such a great concept because then this ship crashes and there's this woman in it, or this girl. Like, when I read the books, I definitely thought the characters were meant to be both like 16. Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley are not 16, so I'm not really sure how old the characters are meant to be now. And she has no noise. And from there, it's sort of like a whirlwind adventure, as all these books are, but it looks really awesome. The cast is fantastic and I absolutely cannot wait to see the film. So the third adaptation I have on this list is Always and Forever Lara Jean, which is the book to movie adaptation of the book of the same name by Hahn. I have not read Always and Forever Lara Jean. I haven't read any of those books, but I loved To All the Boys I Loved Before and the sequel, P.S. I Still Love You. I think they're fantastic films. They're really, really well done. Netflix has done an impeccable job with them. They are funny, romantic, cheesy as hell, but they really, really work. You guys know I definitely prefer watching contemporaries rather than reading them, and these ones are no exception, and I'm really, really excited for the third film, especially because I'm pretty sure, I remember when they announced they were filming the 2 movies back to back, they had Anna, Janelle, and Lana who play Kitty, Margot, and Lara Jean. There's like all these photos of them in Seoul in Korea, so I'm thinking that maybe, like, because I haven't read the book, I'm thinking maybe part of the film is going to take place in Seoul, and that's really, really exciting. I love that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how this trilogy wraps up, and I still don't know which boy I want her with. I'm pretty sure it's Peter Kavinsky because he's life. Coming in at number 2, we have Shadow and Bone, which is the book to TV show adaptation of the Grisha Trilogy / Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. Again, this is a series that I have not read. I have not read this one, but I'm still stupidly excited for the TV series, and I've got a couple different reasons. One of them is Ben Barnes is in it, and I love him to pieces, but also the cast look incredible, and they're all British or of the UK variety, and I love that. You guys know that's my jam, so I think I'm really going to enjoy the series just from that standpoint. But I'm also really, really curious as to how the series is going to go, and I kind of like the fact that I haven't read the book because I'm going to be going into it with absolutely no expectations whatsoever, whereas literally all of my Booktube, Bookstagram, book friends are all going in with incredibly high expectations, and I just keep wanting to say to them, don't go in with super, super high expectations, especially because they've already announced this series is going to be an adaptation of both the Grisha trilogy and the Six of Crows duology, which means not everything from both series is going to be in the adaptation, plus they're going to mix and match storylines and they're going to change things, and I just think people need to lower their expectations in thinking that it's going to be like a perfect adaptation, because I'm pretty sure it's not, and that's one of the reasons why I've made the decision I'm not going to read the books. I'm just going to go in and watch the show, something I'm really, really excited about, and then eventually when the show has finished I will go back and read the books and be like, ah, okay, things are making sense. But also Also, the day I'm filming this video, they just announced that Shadow and Bone will be coming in April 2021. And just from that tiny little teaser that they gave us, I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm sold. Coming in at number 1 is a TV show that should be a shock to no one, and that is season 2 of The Witcher. This is the book to TV show adaptation of the Witcher series by Andrezj Sapkowski. This is the 2nd season, and technically they haven't officially announced that season 2 is coming in 2021, but obviously the first season aired at the end of 2019 and the 2nd season was supposed to air at the end of 2020/early 2021, and then production got shut down, so that obviously didn't happen. They have gone back to filming and they've just broken up for their Christmas break, so I'm hoping that we're going to have an end of the year 2021 release. So it would have been, if they release it at the end of 2021, it will have been almost 2 years since the first season, and that's just far too long. The first season was absolutely incredible, and then I went and read the first prequel book, which was also incredible. I've played Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which means I do have a lot of spoilers for the series because the game is set after the books, but I don't even care. I'm super excited to see what they're going to do in the 2nd season, how they're going to bring everything together. They've released certain set photos and cast photos, and honestly, Ciri, Yennefer, and Geralt just look incredible. Ciri in particular, I'm really excited to see her transformation in Kaer Morhen. I'm stupidly excited for this 2nd season, and I will be livid if it doesn't come out in 2021. And there you go. That is the top 4 book adaptations of 2021 that I am most looking forward to. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below which book adaptation you're most looking forward to in 2021, because I will absolutely love to know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.